Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Zaqiyul. I want to explain about past participle and passive voice. What is a past participle? The past participle is an element in a sentence that functions as a verb or an adjective. So, this grammar can be used for two types of words, namely verbs and adjectives. The past participle as a verb is usually called verb 3. The past participle as a verb has the ending ed or d for regular verbs, while for irregular verbs, there is no definite structure for this grammar. Past participle as a verb. When used as a verb, the past participle is usually combined with an auxiliary verb and will form the perfect tense or passive voice. Example of past participle sentence as verbs. Raditya has written 8 novels. The word written is a past participle which becomes a verb after adding has. Past participle as an adjective. As an adjective, the past participle serves to describe a noun. You can see the past participle as an adjective in the reduced adjective clause or passive voice. Reduced adjective clause consists of passive voice and active voice. The passive voice forms the past participle, while the active voice forms the present participle. Example of past participle sentence and adjective. The novels written by Raditya are my favorite novels. The word written becomes an adjective because there is no to be and has or has in front of it. Definition of passive voice. Passive voice is a passive construction occurs when you make the objective of an action into the subject of a sentence. That is, whoever or whatever is performing the action is not the grammatical subject of the sentence. From the definition above, it can be concluded that the passive voice of the subject of the sentence does not take action but receive action. For example, in Indonesian, verbs start at such as swept, driven, eaten, and so on. This is also true English, so verbs usually end in ed, en, d, t, n, or ne. Example: some flowers are planted by my parents. My phone was stolen. I will explain 3 forms of passive voice only. 1. Simple present tense. This tense has the formula subject plus is or am or are plus verb 3. Example of sentence: he is beaten by all his competitors. Heart disease is considered the leading cause of death in the United States. I'm thrown to the pool last night. 2. Simple past. This tense has the formula subject plus was or were plus verb 3. Example: she was already gone. We were confused by the unclear regulation that was announced on campus. 3. Simple future. This tense has the formula subject plus will be plus verb 3. Example: it will be made into a nice sweater. The leftover will be eaten by stray cats. My office mate will be placed in another city.